Music is more than an object of study. It is a way of perceiving the world. Our music foretells our future.
A thin place is the fusion of time. It's the unity of growth and creation. I don't know where I belong, I never have. So, a thin place feels like home. It doesn't know what it is or who it belongs to, so in that sense, I suppose it belongs to everyone. It's everywhere and nowhere all at once. When I'm there, I'm also not. I'm also nowhere. It's just a glitch in time. There's no consequence.
Would you say it's true that the devotion your group attracts is essentially religious in nature?
No.
In what way is it not?
Well, in what way do you think it is, you know?
The fervor, the excitement that
well, would you say football crowds are any more religious, or football fanatics have any more religion than Beatle fanatics? I don't think so.
And I think that great deal of what we see among young people today is actually a spiritual search. These young people are searching for a creed to believe and a song to sing.
This is largely an appeal to the feminine heart, the heart of the young girl who worships love and the goddess of love and the heroes of love. And this plays the dominant part in her life, so that the vast majority of the fans are girls who come there to worship at the shrine of the goddess or the young god hero, as they did in the ancient past.
You see, it's a long story, the difference between magic and sorcery. Now, magic is something good, and sorcery is something which you use on purpose to hurt. And you can, women have magic, and they can also, if they're very naughty, then have sorcery.
Can all women have magic?
No, most of them have lost it.
This is a story, a very special story. It's about Brian Jones, one of the Rolling Stones. Where were you when the lights went out? Where were you when they started to shout? I saw you alone by the pool, and all your friends called you a fool. God stop, God stop, God stop, God stop. So beautiful, you were so very special. I wish I was with you now. I wish I could say you somehow. God stop, God stop, God stop, God stop.
What would a history look like that took the rhythms, beats, dances, and strand states of blues, gospel, and rock and roll as seriously as it took elections, wars, and arrogant men? It would be a poetic history of luminous desire, ecstatic release, and freedom.
They too grew old and died. But when at a later time, the discovery of the art of recording gave a new lease of life to the souls of the dead, by preserving their bodies for an indefinite time from corruption, the deities were permitted to share the benefit of an invention which held out to gods, as well as to men, a reasonable hope of immortality.
And next up, folks, it's your favourite, the Fast Camels.
Sutherland sands, oh yeah, to a place that's hardly seen, oh yeah. Persevering mood sensations, all baked in excitations, back to that seedy hotel, yeah. Oh yeah.
I am the white swan, queen of them all. The moon's my constant mistress, and the lonely owl my marrow. The flaming drake and the night crow make me music to my sorrow. Thus it came to me that we were making our way through the riot of a great and ancient garden. What a wild place it was, so dismal and sombre. Somehow, as we went forward, a sense of the silent loneliness and desertion of the old garden grew upon me, and I felt shivery. One could imagine things lurking among the tangled bushes.
And our last performance of the night is a returning performer. You're absolutely going to love her.
Just close your eyes and remember the thoughts you've locked away. When tomorrow comes, you yesterday. And as we sit here alone, looking for reasons to go on, it's so clear that all we have now are our thoughts of yesterday. La 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 la.
Down she came upon a heap of sticks and dry leaves, and the fall was over. She was not a bit hurt, and she jumped up onto her feet in a moment. She looked up, but it was all dark overhead. Before her was another long passage. She found herself in a long, low hall, which was lit up by a row of lamps hanging from the roof. There were doors all round the hall, but they were all locked. And when she had been all the way down one side and up the other, trying every door, she walked sadly down the middle, wondering how she was ever going to get out again.
Down, down, down. Would the fall never come to an end? Down, down, down. There was nothing else to do. Suddenly, thump, thump. Down she came upon a heap of sticks and dry leaves, and the fall was over. What we see is what we know. And in the depths of the forest there is so much to be imagined. For so much is left unseen, therefore so much is yet to be known. How can such vast land trap you in a maze of similarity, suffocated by the unseen amongst the freedom? A torturous cycle of traps and limitations must be broken to explore what lies on the other side. In order to escape the clutch of all the lurking souls, one must embrace the unknown, the darkness, and let the forest determine their fate. I like your voice. Thank you. You're from the band, aren't you? I'm so glad to be here. Come on. I think we're lost. Being lost is underrated. Come on. I don't know where the others are. It doesn't matter. We're meant to be here. I don't go to the forest too often. Nobody goes to the forest very often. It's okay. Come with me. Okay. Let's explore together. The journey seems near infinite, repeating itself in uncanny ways, again and again and again. Sweat. It is in sweat that we find the hidden language of the soul. The still glassy lake that sleeps beneath Arica's trees, those trees in whose dim shadow the ghastly priest doth reign, the priest who slew the slayer, and shall himself be slain. Macaulay. Uphold a dark mirror. Did dead gods smell the dog's blood rose? Did dog's blood rise when the dead gods died? The sharpest flavour is the one that stains, beautiful sunshine whose shadows hides. Now all thine summers turn to menstrual winters.
They're all looking for something. Welcome to the dark abyss. That isn't somebody dressing up. It's somebody who has disappeared. Within the ruins, we came across Alice. Alice could never leave the house. She was always there, though could only be seen in one period. She was beautiful and terrifying, yet she could also be kind and helpful. But I did not always know which she would be. She knew many things, and would teach them to me after I'd forgotten again. It is so frustrating to keep on forgetting. I can go further and further back, and also forward and forward.
Are we in a thin place? What's a thin place?
It's where the distance between heaven and hell is a little closer than you think. Where's everyone else then? Why are you late?
We were looking for the others. No one told us anything.
has been the site of rituals and witchcraft, cults and massacres. Everything that happens here lingers, and everything that's yet to happen lies in wait.
What are the 3 keys?
All true artists need to be free. There's many ways to liberate the psyche, from magic and mysticism, or dreams, shock, sex and drugs, or the 3 keys. To attain the 3 keys requires tremendous freedom. In an age permeated by guilt, such freedom brings the terror of punishment. The keys require sweat and tears.
Alice tells them they need a warm-up. First, we laugh. It's the highest emotion, the only one that can tame any of the others, from ecstasy to grief. What we see is what we know, and in the depths of the forest there is so much to be imagined. For so much is left unseen, therefore so much is yet to be known.
The second key, to know ourselves, we need to see.
And cold hopes swarm like worms within our living clay. The one remains, the many change and pass. Heaven's light forever shines, earth's shadows fly. Life, like a dome of many-coloured glass, stains the white radiance of eternity. Until death tramples it to fragments, die, if thou wouldst be with that which thou dost seek.
se promenant dans la rue pas du tu le garçon et la fille de mon âge savant bien à casser d'être heureux.
I was not frightened, for I was one of those happy children who are studiously kept in ignorance of ghost stories, of fairy tales, and of all such lore as makes us cover up our heads when the door cracks suddenly. I was vexed and insulted at finding myself, as I conceived, neglected, and I began to whimper.
The third key. To know ourselves, we must grow out with our body.
Man has created gods in his own likeness, and being himself mortal, he has naturally supposed his creatures to be in the same sad predicament. What we see is what we know, and in the depths of the forest there is so much to be imagined. For so much is left unseen, therefore so much is yet to be known.
Try to change.
Gradually, I became aware of a faint, distant whining. It became plainer. A desperate feeling of agony possessed me. I have said that this is a very lonely place. Judge whether I say truth.
If a candle made of the fat of a malefactor, who had also died on the gallows, was lighted and placed in the hand of glory as in a candlestick, it rendered motionless all persons to whom it was presented. They could not stir a finger any more than if they were dead. Sometimes the dead man's hand is itself the candle, or rather bunch of candles, all its withered fingers being set on fire. But should any member of the household be awake, one of the fingers will not kindle. Once these tapers begin to burn, there is nothing but milk that will put them out.
Sometimes I feel as though I will be swallowed up whole if I don't do something worthwhile. Michelle doesn't think like that. No, she's full of creativity and she's fearless. She doesn't try and the whole world falls at her feet. It's funny that, isn't it? How she stopped trying and everything connected. She stopped looking and the forest could breathe.
Michelle,
Yes?
why aren't you afraid of the forest?
Because I don't know what's out there. And if I don't know what's out there, then how do I know it's going to scare me?
That's what I don't get. Isn't that the scary part?
No, you know this now. That's the exciting part. Come on.
Our next performance is from one of your favourites, Logan's Close.
Don't worry, child.
We decay, like corpses in a charnel. Fear and grief convulse us and consume us day by day. And cold hopes swarm like worms within our living clay. The one remains, the many change and pass. Heaven's light forever shines, earth's shadows fly. Life, like a dome of many-colored glass.
The forest is at the core of my being. If it rejects me, I'm nothing. I'm worthless. The trees whisper songs that I can only dream of dancing along to. The forest whistles and barks and screams. It is expression, it is free spirit. It's everything, and I'm nothing.
I want to go to the forest. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can lead the way.
What we see is what we know. And in the depths of the forest there is so much to be imagined. For so much is left unseen, therefore so much is yet to be known. How can such vast land trap you in a maze of similarity, suffocated by the unseen amongst the freedom? A torturous cycle of traps and limitations must be broken to explore what lies on the other side. In order to escape the clutch of all the lurking souls, one must embrace the unknown, the darkness, and let the forest determine their fate.
When you step into all that you are and all that you are capable of, the world looks different. There's an edge to everything that you did not see before, and an opportunity to unmask what was once holding you back. So, when you move forward and tear through the thorns that shackled you to what you need, your experience is unlimited. Your sense of being is enhanced. Your biggest challenges provide the light to where you must next go. Alone. To freedom.
Don't you try to change
Uphold a dark mirror. Did dog's blood rise when the dead gods died? The sharpest flavor is the one that stains. Beautiful sunshine, whose shadows hide. Now all thine summers turns to menstrual winters.
This is a story, a very special story. It's about Brian Jones, one of those. Where were you when the lights went on? Where were you when they started to shine? I saw you alone by the pool, and all your friends called you a fool. So very special. I wish I could see you now. I wish I could say you so. God's love, God's love, God's love, God's love.
Man has created gods in his own likeness, and being himself mortal, he has naturally supposed his creatures to be in the same sad predicament.
That when a willing victim, who has committed no treachery, is killed in a traitor's steed, a stone table will crack, and even death itself would turn backwards. It is finished.